throat.
He's gotten Doris better every season. Thank you. Brandon Wright, the former 8th overall pick back in 2007. For his career, Steve, a field goal percentage of around 60%.
Well, he's figured out his niche in the league. He wasn't sure what he was when he arrived, but he's a backup big. He's a diver. He's an offensive rebound guy. He's a lob catcher. So, not a one-on-one scorer, but somebody who can play off of others very effectively.
Here's Len. The Kings getting the bucket. Will it go? Offensive rebound.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
The pass to Raymond. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And Wright, because he's light-weighted, can struggle in matchups with stronger opponents. But he is a shot blocker. His length really helps him in pick-and-roll situations.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Sacramento. Evans comes in for Carl Landry. And then for Phoenix, checked in for Len. Marcus Morris comes in for Brandon Wright. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Now here's Collison, averaging 12 points a game. For 3, no good from Raymond.
And for Wright, it seems like he'll always be slighted build, but he hasn't been one to chafe over his playing time. He just focuses on playing well in the minutes he earns.
Kings leading now by 4. Collison, the pass to Raymond. Goes up to the stripe, and the shot is good. Rain Man's got 7 now in this quarter. The Suns have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Dishes to Morris. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. From deep, McLemore. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Collison's got his 4th assist in this one.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Now here's Bledsoe. 9 points in the game so far, and Green gets it to go.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Pass to Raymond. The kick out to Collison. And another 3 for Sacramento.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
Now here's Bledsoe. 20 points for him last game against Utah. Green dishes to Morris. Lets it go from 11. Another one falls for Phoenix.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open. With the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here.
If they hurry.
McLemore, the pass to Raymond. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
I like the way they've played here in the first half. Just an intelligent floor game, getting good shots.
Numbers certainly back that up. They're shooting a much better percentage.
Now here's Bledsoe, averaging 18 points a game. Here's Green. It's rebounded by McLemore. Now Collison. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Evans kicks to Collison. From deep, McLemore. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got 5 assists tonight.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
Certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
And we've reached halftime in this one. It's Sacramento. They lead by 11. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports.
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. Obviously, we've shot the lights out, and that's not been by accident. You guys have done a heck of a job finding good looks every time down. Keep working hard to get those high percentage shots. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. And let's start every possession this half by looking to trigger the fast break. Less bodies on the defensive glass and more guys headed up the court looking for the outlet pass. Nobody gave us a chance tonight, but we're...
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
Yeah, he's been a revelation here tonight, Clark, scoring almost at will there in the half.
Hard to imagine he'll keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but you never know.
Let's see what you got, son.
Oh, I got plenty.
Making some changes. Brandon Wright's checked in for Morris. Warren comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Thornton in for Green. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Brandon Wright is out there with Alex Len. Then there's Warren. Then it's Thornton. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Yeah, so close.
11 seconds on the shot.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Rain Man.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And the shot is good. Rain Man's got the lead up to 11 now for the Kings.
Boy, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
Wright sets a screen for Bledsoe. Over in the corner, Warren. Bledsoe outside. Clock at 6. Fires from 14. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area they just can't afford to get lazy with.
You know, I think the effort's been there, Steve, but they're still getting outworked just by a skosh.
Here's Rain Man. 16 points for him. Kicks it out to Gay. And again, it's Sacramento converted.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
Suns trail by 13.
Jason Thompson, 6'11", out of Rider College. Not a big-time program, but he was well known coming out of that school because of his ability and his size. And he's proven to be a pretty solid NBA player. Very well-rounded game.
And the basket by Thornton. Thornton's got 8 points. Kings leading now by 11. And it's Miller penetrating. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 9. Thornton no good.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Gay dishes to Thompson. And it's blocked by Wright. Bledsoe outside. In the corner, Thornton with it. Now the dish to Warren. Bledsoe outside. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. Len's shot is off.
He still couldn't finish, even though it looked like he had a lane to the rim. But too often, that's the story for him.
No good from Rainman. Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Utah Jazz. No good from Bledsoe.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Well, the score has a lot to do with that, Clark. Just based on that, you'd think the rebounding gap would be huge.
Here's Rain Man. He's got 16. Unloads. And that's good for 2. Rain Man's got 18 points in the game.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Bledsoe kicks to Thornton. But he recovers it. Another shot. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And an ideal finish to the quarter for them as he drains it at the buzzer.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Kings lead by 13. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next.
Coming up Wednesday, February 11th,
DeMarcus Cousins and the Sacramento Kings go up against Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, with this assist, he shows you just what a well-rounded guard he really is. Kind of a combo guard, even though he's listed as a shooting guard. Really a diverse offensive skill set.
We're almost seeing more of that, aren't we? So guys that have point guard skills, we can play both those positions.
Yeah,
huh?
for sure.
Sacramento. Hollins is checked in. Gay comes in for Reggie Evans. Rainman's checked in for McLemore. And Miller's subbed in for Darren Collison. And the Suns here with a different look. Alex Len's checked in for Markieff Morris. Wright comes in for Morris. Warren's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Thornton in for Eric Bledsoe. Rainman in at 2-guard. Gay and Landry are the forward pair. Andre Miller is out there with Ryan Hollins. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Rainman. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Rainman's got 20.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Kings.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yes, very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
They've finally gotten something good to happen against this opponent. The last 2 times out, they weren't nearly as productive.
Yeah, they'll now be 1-2 against them this season. They'll face them once more, so they could end up with a split in those 4 games.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for McLemore. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected energy into every play that was made out there.
Gerald Green, hot and cold throughout his career, drafted 17th back in 2005. Steve, the 2007 dunk contest champ, we were there to see that. Then out of the league for over 2 seasons.
Well, Kevin, he was even waived by his teams in Russia and China. So you think about how much he's improved. It's incredible. He's always had the talent to play in this league. I think, had to figure out his niche and understand, how to limit his mistakes. But last year, a terrific campaign for him.
Miller kicks to Gay, pass to Rainman. 27 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Checking in for the Suns, number 8.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Covered by Miller. Here's Bullock. Here's Len. Here's Wright. No good. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Rudy, congratulations on the win. How would you evaluate the team's offense tonight?
I think our defense kind of got our offense into it. We're that kind of team. Our defense makes our offense. We run the floor and we share the ball. So whenever we out there playing defense like we did today, we usually are in a good position.
Well done, Rudy. Thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Thanks for joining us for this presentation.